three on deck here tonight for this playoff series. Huge game for both teams. Let's drop the puck. Great energy both inside and outside the arena tonight as we are just moments away now from puck drop. Don't you just love playoff hockey? Listen to this place. Let's get after it. Fires it. Denied by the goaltender. Quick shot. Denies him again.
Man, is he ever quick on his feet, anticipating the play. Excellent reflexes. He's saving his team right now.
We're still in the early stages of this period. We're still scoreless. Matthews wins the faceoff in the offensive zone. Big time save. Oh, he is looking good in there tonight. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Quick pass to Matthews. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. And that's knocked away by Morrissey. Takes the feed. Gaining momentum in the offensive end. Centering pass. And there's the whistle as the puck is covered up for a stoppage. Winnipeg's got the puck inside the offensive zone. Here they come on the attack. Moves it to Connor. And that's intercepted by Kadri. Takes the feed at the back end. And that's a great heads-up play in the offensive zone. Here's a short pass to Morrissey. Here we go. Look at this. They're really applying the squeeze now in the offensive end. There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw. Ehlers might try to protest this one, but still going off for tripping.
Hellebuck's a goalie who seems to get better when he faces a high volume of shots, guys. That's his workhorse zone ability, and he knows he needs to be sharp to help his team win.
Lets it go. Nice blocker save by Hellebuck.
Sometimes goaltenders just make it look easy, James. And look at how big he makes himself in the net as he's trying to track and find the puck at all costs. It almost looks easy.
Scores! And they capitalize with the extra player on the ice, and it's a power play goal.
Well, using the advantage of having extra ice available to them, James, that's why their most skilled players are on the ice. That one's executed to perfection. Well, he does a great job of maneuvering his body to get available in tight to the goaltender. Anytime you're net front, you want to find a way to get your stick on a puck. This one-timer that he's able to get off beats the goaltender clean.
The Mustangs strike first here in the opening frame. A relatively early goal here in this one.
Well, you can see that the team is starting to settle in, and it's typically halfway through the period when you can see who's got the legs and who doesn't. But it's been a consistent effort. Now they've got the lead. Hey, often when they get the lead, they finish the game with the lead. So it's a nice way to start the game.
Sharon Kovac has got it in the corner. And it banks off a stick in traffic. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Made the save on the play. Knocks the puck away in the open ice. And he takes the pass. Now into the offensive zone from the right side. Loves the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Oh, he made the save! How did he stop it?
I have no idea, James. I mean, he was down and out, but profound athleticism and desperation got him back in to make it.
And he lowers the boom there. Rocked him in the open ice. Handles the puck. Quick feed to Niederreiter. And there's a whistle out after that big-time shot. I think it busted the glass.
Yeah, it didn't shatter, though. It's amazing today with the new technology of the sticks and the way these players shoot the puck that it didn't just blast and shatter and explode. Standing, James. I mean, it was a valiant effort. That's what gets it done. It's beyond the skill to be able to make a save. It is the will and the compete level that energizes everyone around him.
And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Hanifin.
The Mustangs are doing a great job of anticipating the play, and that's why the puck is on their stick. They're intercepting pucks all game long. They got to make good on them. They've got to transfer it, head north, and start cashing in.
And he had the answer on that play.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
The Huskies have had their opportunities, but they just can't capitalize here in the late stages of the opening period. Well, that's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the two centers were tied up. Penalty coming up here.
The end of a period in a tight game and you take a penalty, well, the PK unit, they've got to do a job and get you to the intermission.
Appleton's won the draw here in their own zone. Well, that brings an end to period number one. Still lots more action to go. Both teams will recharge and be back with more on-ice action in the second in no time. Fans back in their seats. Teams are on the ice. They're ready to drop the puck here for period number two. Winnipeg's shorthanded unit gets off to a good start. They win the draw and take early possession. Gets it out of his own end. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Centering feed! And that doesn't connect. Shot! Shuts him down. Moves it quickly over to Mangiapane. Oh, what a stop by Hellebuyck.
Well, this save looks easier than it actually is. I mean, when you have a shooter right in the slot and you know that you've got to find a way to get your glove on it, you got to be fast, you got to be quick and show those reflexes. He does that and makes the save.
Appleton's gained possession and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. Now a quick pass to Kadri. Winnipeg's got a hold of it against the wall. Picked up along the boards by Toninato. Puck sent over to Appleton. And a delayed penalty coming up as he got tripped up. Here's the official call. Coleman's going off to the box for 2 minutes. A little more room out there with a little 4-on-4.
4-on-4, you want to utilize north, south, east, west, and capitalize on the speed with the extra ice available. You can bet your coaching staff is going to put some pretty quick players out there.
They get it out of the defensive end. Solid check to slow him down. Quick pass to Scheifele. Calgary's got a chance to work the transition game now, shorthanded. And that's a solid clearing attempt on the play. Devastating hit into the wall. I think he tried to turn it into drywall on that play. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. And he gets the job done. Big thumbs up clearing that one. Winnipeg's got it in their own zone. The Huskies played along the boards. Denied by the goaltender. Markstrom's got the puck and will hang on for the whistle.
Well, he hasn't been busy, James, but he makes a key save right there. Really important that he keeps his head in focus in the game.
Backlund's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession.
Coleman's up and ready to get back on the ice.
Calgary's lead is still intact after a solid effort by the penalty-killing unit.
Well, when you have the player advantage and you're down by a goal, you have to generate some momentum, and the first stop is putting it in the back of the net, and now they're back at even strength, trying to get back on the board.
Lots of time left in this period. Calgary's up 1-0. Scheifele's gained possession inside the neutral zone. Scooped up along the wall by Niederreiter. Puck scooped up by Morrissey. Winnipeg's looking to break out. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Shot! And kept that one out of the net. Calgary's got a hold of the puck. Moves it to Sharangovich. How did he stop that one?
Well, this is an incredible save, James. It's anticipation as well. Recognize that the shooter is in the low slot, getting in front of it and making the save.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. Calgary's ahead 1-0. They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. Sends the pass over. Skates across the blue line. The Mustangs gain control of the puck against the wall. And it's a quick pass to Sharangovich. Gaining momentum up along the side. Passes on over to Scheifele. Takes a shot. Gets a piece of it and will play on.
Oh, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
Past the midway mark of the frame, we've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. Backlund's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. And he loses control of the puck. And he takes the dish. The Huskies gain control of the puck. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Oh, what a stop with the paddle!
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
The Huskies trail here in period number 2, but it hasn't been for a lack of effort. All sorts of scoring chances. Backlund's won it off the faceoff. Loose puck battle along the boards. Pospisil stick handling in his own zone. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Skates to the crease. Oh, great save right there on the play.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
He tips it. Great save by the goaltender on that one. Markstrom's opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff. In the final moments of this period, 1-0 to score. Kadri's won the draw here in the defensive zone. Tries to get the puck to Kuzmenko. Calgary's on the attack. Winnipeg's got the puck along the boards. Here's a short pass to Schmidt. From one point man to another. Stopped by the goaltender.
In the game of hockey, you know that your opponent is told to attack and drive the net and really get in the eyes of the tender. And for the goaltender, it's really important when there's a lot of traffic in front to make sure they have their eyes. So it's out-battling, outworking your opponent for those sight lines. He does an impressive job of making that save.
Winnipeg's had the shots tonight, but they cannot find that finish here late in the second period. Quick feed to Kuzmenko. Just gets enough to keep it out. Oh, and a smart heads-up play. The Huskies have it now. Moves it quickly over to Schmidt. The Huskies carry it along the wall. There's a shot. Oh, what a denial by Markstrom. Can't get a hold of that pass. Well, 2 periods down and 1 more still to come. Third period action right after we get a clean sheet of ice. The moment of truth has arrived for both these teams. Third period action set to go. All right, the puck is dropped on the third and final frame. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the third period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
The Huskies are looking for the tying goal, and you know that the coach in the intermission would have been telling them to continue with the good habits, continue putting pucks to the net. Listen, they've held possession time. They just have to find a way to convert on it.
Winnipeg's been the better team, but not necessarily boasting the better goaltender, trailing early in the third. Kadri's quick stick off the draw wins possession. Puck battle along the boards. Takes the feed. Oh, and there's a great save by Markstrom. Whistling in close. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Winnipeg's got the puck along the wall. And now he angles it across to Connor. Shot! Denies him with the save. Taken along the wall by Uyghur. Slides the puck to Huberdeau. Quick pass to Uyghur. Fires it on net. They score! And it's back-to-back tallies.
Yeah, and they've been chomping at the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heels. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum. Well, so many goaltenders love to drop to that butterfly position and make themselves as big as possible. That's what he does. He tries to cover up a majority of the net, but there are some holes, and the shooter finds one.
Calgary's got another one here early in this third period, extending the lead to 2.
Yeah, the sticks might get a little bit looser, lighter right now, but they've got to make sure that that doesn't free them from their defensive responsibilities. Listen, a third period is a third period. You know your opponent's going to be urgent, and you have to find a way to close it out.
Knocks the puck loose after a solid hit. Takes a couple of knocks and loses control. And he slides it quickly to Scheifele. Here he is with the backhander. Scores! And just like that, we've got a 1-goal game.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's much less daunting now, isn't it, James? They're within striking distance to get the equalizer. They're going to have to continue to play aggressive and try and layer some good shifts together. Well, he's right in the slot, that prime scoring area, and he corrals it on his backhand. That's a great play to get it off quickly.
The Huskies desperately needed something, and they finally made it happen.
Well, they're in the final frame here, but they got one back, and you know what that's like as an opponent. When you know that that team is coming and they're a wave, there's a lot of urgency, and they're a dangerous team right now.
Here's a shot. Long jam in front. That's broken up. Niederreiter's exploring options with the puck. And it's off the iron.
Winnipeg's players are frustrated. They know that you don't get the great looks all the time in the game, and they also know how close this one is. They have to find a way to stay confident, continue with the game plan as they press towards the offensive zone.
Long pass across the ice. Oh, he caught him.
And that's a thunderous hit along the boards. It's bone-crushing, James. You feel that one right from your toes all the way up to your shoulders. Talk about finishing a check.
Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off. The Huskies have had more chances offensively, but they have not been able to convert trailing here in this third. Backlund's won the draw, and they're on the attack. Handles it along the blue line. And he takes the feed. And that's poked away in the offensive zone by Zary. That's saved by Hellebuyck. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. Calgary's got a slim lead. They lead it 2-1. They win the draw and go on the attack. Fires it. Here's a shot. And he snags that one with the glove. A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. And off the draw, they win possession. Connor's got it in the defensive end. Moves it to DeMello. Goes right to the crease. Wide of the net, he missed.
Oh, man, that is so frustrating. He gets... Well, that's going to be a call, James. That's definitely a penalty.
There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials. Ehlers is nabbed for tripping.
I love the 1-3-1 set on the power play unit they used earlier. Listen, they had success, they scored, but there's so many variations off of it. I love the bumper position that can act as a decoy, allow the puck to get through to create those seams and open up those shot attack lanes.
Puck moved back to the neutral zone. Oh, textbook poke check to turn that over. Puck clears the zone. Picked up along the wall by Barron. Here's a short pass to Appleton. And that one's turned away.
Markstrom's been outstanding tonight, James. I mean, he's made the saves he's had to and really given his team an opportunity to win. You can't ask for more than that.
And he slides it quickly to Huberdeau. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. With the stop. Takes the puck as the clock ticks down on the penalty kill. And they get the puck out. And he can't hang on after that hit.
Ehlers is now standing ready to get back on the ice.
The Huskies with a huge penalty kill there.
Timing is so important in embracing the pressure of that particular moment, James. And this power play win out there, looks like their sticks were held tight and they couldn't find a way to execute. That's a tough one.
Winnipeg's got control of it now from their own end. With possession along the wall. Here's a shot! Denies him! He got all of it! The Huskies really need a goal here. They've pulled the goalie and the extra attackers out. Winnipeg's got the puck now. Moves it around along the half wall. Here's a chance! Oh, a good heads-up play with the poke check. Stop that one.
He's out battling his opponent right now. He is so dialed in. He's tracking the puck, making save after save. It's about time his team starts working in front of him.
And that one's stolen at center ice. Quick shot! And makes the save. Slides the puck over. That's all she wrote from this one tonight. A strong team effort tonight leads them to victory, and they take a 2-1 series lead.
Well, that's a huge win to get the 2-1 lead, but even more critical is the next game, James. With that 2-1 lead, that game could mean the series tied, or they have a 2-game lead. And you know what happens when you got 2-game lead? Your opponent starts tighten their sticks because they are behind the 8 ball. So it's all about pressure now and seeing if they can continue to respond.
Thanks so much for joining us for this postseason action, and we will see you at the next playoff game. See you, everybody.